Hi, this is Eric Martin with Ray Wares with ACD Games. Looking at Roll For It. We're at ACD Games Day, and I was hoping to get an overview of the game.
Absolutely. So, Roll For It at its heart is a resource management game, right? So, there's two versions of the game. There's going to be a red logo and a gold logo, or something thereabouts. Okay, we haven't made the decision on the game design yet. Okay, as far as how it's going to look. But depending on which one you get, right, you'll get pearl dice or you'll get translucent dice, right? Out of the box, you'll get 30 cards and 24 dice. Now, like I said, at its heart, Roll For It is a resource management game, okay? What you're going to try to do is to score 40 points. At the bottom of the cards, there's point values that range from 2 to 15. On your turn, you roll all 6 dice, and then you allocate them to the cards the way that you see fit. Now, there's going to be anywhere from 2 to 6 places on any one card to play it, right? So you could have up to 18 spots if you had all 15-point cards out on the table, but you only got 6 dice, right? So you have to manage the dice against the cards in order to score them. So on your turn, it's turn-based, so the player rolls all his dice, right? And then he gets to allocate the dice. So here I've got a 1, a 2, and a 4, right? And then I got the 2, 6, 6, and I'm not going to be able to play those at this point, so then it's the next player's turn, right? So Adam, go ahead and roll 6 dice. Right? So now you're going to allocate those the way that you would like to allocate them across the cards, right? So you can play on this card if you wanted to, right? If you scored it with all of your 6 dice, then you would actually steal the card from me and I would get my dice back.
Okay.
Right? And that's where the rub comes in the game, right? So you can play up to 8 people.
If I select these two, do I then win this tile and get my dice back?
Yep, so this is going to go away, right? We're going to flip over 1 additional card, right? And now you still get to allocate these 4 dice.
Okay. And I can assume not to...
What's that?
I can decide not to assign dice?
That's right.
Once you assign a die, it stays there until the card is scored?
That's right, until it's scored. Now the thing is at the beginning of your turn, if you wanted to, and you didn't like the way your dice were allocated across the cards, you could actually take back all of your dice. But you have to take them back off of all the cards. You can't take them off of just one.
Understand.
Right? That's how it's played. So that's actually Roll For It.
Okay. Are there any changes? I guess 2 to 4 player game.
It's 2 to 4 players out of a single box, but if you combine both decks, you can play up to 8 players. Right?
Are there any changes for the gameplay with different number of players, or
The only game change is that you would play with 4 cards face up versus 3 cards when you're playing 2 to 4. That's it.
Okay.
Right?
Thanks for the overview.
Eric, it's my pleasure.